Turn this down. All right, guys. You guys see me okay? Hear me okay? Guess it's gonna take a minute. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, it took me a minute. I was trying to figure something out. I can't get into my Instagram, so I was trying to figure that out. Let's see here. Turn this down a little bit. Finally catching my Spurs news live. Heck yeah. I'm actually watching it. I wonder what's a good way for me to show like who's been drafted. Hold on, NBA. Big board. Fanspo. I'll show you guys my big board. Adam Silver's just talking right now. I also made sure that I made sure that you guys were normal latency and not ultra low latency, because I don't want you to spoil who the Spurs get, and you're not going to be able to now. All right, let's see. Adam Silver's so boring. All right, guys. Here's our big board. Is there any way to make this like look better? I don't know if there's any way of making this look better. What's up, Boo? What's up, Boo? I'm new here. All right. Should I plug my? I'm gonna go ahead and plug my my other channel. Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of people booing that Boston Celtics thing. There we go. A lot of people booing. Oh, we started. All right, Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks, go ahead, baby. What's up, Cody? All right, guys. So all we need, Alex Sarr is probably gone, all right? I think that's been speculated already that he's more than likely going to be gone, even though he has not worked out with the Atlanta Hawks whatsoever. So I expect them to go ahead and take Alex Sarr, and we can go ahead and take him off our board, I guess. How do I edit this? How do I edit this? Why is there any way of editing this? Oh wait, I know how to do it. NBA draft. Oh, I have to actually go to draft big board creator. All right, so this is the board, and actually I'm gonna duplicate, and then I'm gonna bring up the one that looks better. They shouldn't take that long, right? The Atlanta Hawks gonna take Alex Sarr, right? They better not take Castle. Roku TV is trash. I'm actually using YouTube TV. YouTube TV is actually pretty awesome. I like the first video on your new channel. The only thing I'd like to see if it's longer videos, 5 to 8 minutes, is pretty dang short. Yeah, I know. I think the next one, I wrote a script for Jeremy Sohan. I think, oh gosh, how long will he be? It's gonna be longer than 5 minutes. It might be close to 8 to 10. I don't know. OMG, I pray we don't get Castle. Oh, little mixed boy, you want Castle, okay? He didn't really get the opportunity at UConn to really show what he's capable of, but there's been enough instances where you're like, oh yeah, he's legit. Even as a passer, he believes in his game so much till he's not even wanting to go to any teams that already have an established point guard. Clan Woj said the Hawks are picking Risacher. Good. I'm happy. Good. Wait, no, guys, don't tell me what Woj said, okay? Why does Woj do this? What's the point? What's the point? Don't tell me what Woj says, okay? Please. No spoilers from Woj. What's the point of that? Why does he do that? I'm not gonna listen to it. After we get to 6, I'm like not looking at the chat at all. What's up, Clan? What's up, Andre? Like, why does Woj do that? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's Woj's fault. Why does he do that? I mean, seriously, like, breaking news. Like, it's literally gonna break in the next few minutes. Like, I don't know. It's just a stupid flex to me. All right, so should I go ahead and take Risacher off? I didn't really want him on my board anyway, to be real with you guys. I'm taking him off. I didn't want him on there anyway. I'm taking him off. He's gone. Oh, wait. I have to have 14 on here, right? Gosh dang it. Never mind. It's not going to work how I want it to work. It doesn't matter. I'm not adding anybody else. Here we go, people. Okay, let's see. I do not understand Risacher going 1, though. I'll be real with you guys. I don't see it. Here we go, people. Hawks fans really excited for Risacher. I like how simple Risacher is dressed. I just don't get why they would get Risacher, right? Like, I would think they would need Alex Sarr more than Risacher. He's a great shooter. I guess in a draft that lacks shooters, I mean, that's why people are excited to get a shooter. I hope Castle gets picked before it. No, Mixed Boy. It's just Mixed Boy talking. You don't know what you're talking about. Give me Castle and Connect. I don't. We'll see. If it's up to me, I want Castle and Buzelis. And then my second would be Castle and Holland. And my third would be Castle and Cody. But I'm also dope. I also think Reed Shepherd would be great. Klingon would make sense too. We need a backup defensive guy. All right, let's see what they did here. I'm listening to it. The Atlanta Hawks select. Woj sucks. Why'd he spoil that? Bronny at 4? That would be so... Actually, I'll be pissed off. I was going to say it'll be funny, but no, I'll be like really pissed off if they did that. W for Risacher, though? Yeah, I mean, good for him, I guess. Yeah, Risacher is number 1. No spoilers, people. Yeah, no spoilers. All right, well... I'm glad that he's off the board. I didn't really want Risacher to begin with. But I did have him at 6 because, like, oh my God, if he's available, you take him at 8, but there's no way he will be available. Same with Alex Sarr. I have Alex Sarr here, but I don't think that he'll be available. These are my guys, though, man. These are my guys. Castle, Sarr, Buzelis, Holland. These are my guys. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if the Spurs going to make some big move tonight. Stop spoiling. I didn't want him either. Yeah, I didn't want him. I didn't want him. I think a lot of people are enticed by the fact that he can shoot, but I don't think he's as great as, you know, as people think. I'll take the potential of some other players over Risacher. Let's take Buzelis. Oh, dude, I would lose my mind. I'll be so happy. Imagine picking Castle for defense when you can get that in free agency. Okay, it's Mixed Boy again. All right, Mixed Boy, every time you talk, I'm just going to ignore you. Oh, wait, that's kind of base. You said Buzelis and Holland all the way. Okay, I'm cool with that. But don't disregard Castle, okay? Let's not talk bad about Castle. Castle's a great pick. The point of attack defender. Buzelis and Holland, I'm with that though. I ain't mad at you. I'm not gonna ignore you anymore. I'm sorry. A year ago, I watched Wimby get drafted with you. Now, let's see who we watch together. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna lose my mind if Sarr and Klingon are the next two picks, or Reed Shepherd, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no way the Spurs don't get at least one guy that I want. I'm gonna lose it. Dilly at 8 clan. I'll be cool with Dilly at 8. I wouldn't be mad at that. However, if you got Castle and then you did Dilly at 8, I would scratch my head a little bit. Also wonder who you would who would you trade? Because you get Dilly. I don't know. I guess you can keep. I don't know. I'm gonna text my friend Switch Hill. Hold on. Zaccharie Risacher's crying right now. Oh. Okay, I'll tell him. You said tell him the chat said hi. I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching this. Is Risacher a good pick for the Hawks? I don't know. I feel like that's a weird pick for them. I swore I thought that they would get I don't know. Is this bad? What's bad? Is what bad? They got. Guys, I've been very adamant about this. I did not like Zaccharie Risacher. If he landed somehow, some way, which wasn't going to happen, to 8, then I would not be. I would take him, but I didn't want Risacher to begin with. I think they took him because of his size, defensive potential, and the fact that he's a shooter in a draft that doesn't have a lot of great shooters. But I was not a big fan of his. I unfollow Shams, bro. Sick of them ruining every year. Yeah, it's so annoying, isn't it? I think he has all-star potential. I guess. How is he a first pick? I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things, man, where this draft isn't the strongest. So guys are placed all over the place. I mean, where would he have placed last season? I don't know. Okay, hold on. The Washington Wizards. No Castle. No Castle. Cool. All right, so they chose Alex Sarr. Why are they booing? There's people booing. That's weird. All right, so Alex Sarr is my second. Didn't think he would land. So now we can either get Castle or Buzelis at 4. I would take Ron Holland at 4 as well. But if we're being completely real, if we're being honest here, he could land at 8. So good though. Yeah, I figure Alex Sarr would be gone, but we can still get Castle and we can get Buzelis, and that will make me happy. That'll make me a happy camper. Okay. Holland as well, and I like Cody. What else we got here? So hopefully Klingon gets chosen with the 3rd pick. I'll be cool with that. Well, let me see. NBA Draft 2024. See if we can NBA Draft. Let's see if we can type that in. Gosh, you can't get an update? All picks, sissy. Draft board. All right, here we go. All right, so who did they have the Rockets? Who are the Rockets mocked to take? Castle at 4 will be a W, guys. Let's see what these mock drafts say. They have Houston taking Reed Shepherd. Didn't the Rockets just make a move recently, or they were trying to make a move? Were they the ones trying to get KD? Who was trying to get KD? I don't know. Where's the link for Spurs Invasion? It's right underneath this video. It should be underneath this video. Here, I'll post it. Let's do Spurs Invasion. This is what it looks like. Posting it in the chat. Subbed. Thanks, Texas. All right, they're talking to Alex Sarr right now. Spurs Invasion merch. I really do need to do that. Should we change the light? Let's change the light. I like that. I like that better. I like this light better. What do you guys think? Wait. If we change this light, let's see. Red? I like it. We're going with that. All right. I want Reed, not gonna lie. Reed is fine, but all right, I'm gonna stop looking at the chat. I put it on normal latency so you guys wouldn't spoil anything, and I know I'm still gonna get spoiled because Woj already released like the first 10 picks of the draft. Alex Sarr crying. He's crying because he's going to Washington. I would like to say this. I haven't seen the suits and the fits of any of the players, right? I just jumped on. But I'm going to say Risacher, Alex Sarr, very classy, okay? They look very classy. It's not too much, but not too little. I like it. Nice suit, fits well. Not too much jewelry, nothing crazy. No like, hey, look at me type stuff. Looks good. Nobody cares. Here, I'll show you guys this. All right. I'm not looking at the chat right now. I don't want any spoilers. And guys, don't look at Woj, okay? Unfollow Woj. Unfollow Shams. All right, here we go. Atlanta Hawks are like Reed Shepherd. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Risacher, you are gone. Where's Reed? Reed, you are gone. Let's do this. This can only be great, okay? This can only be great. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. I know Woj sucks. No spoilers in the chat. Come on, baby. This is a big timer, all right? This is a big timer. Castle or Buzelis. This is a big time. Now, let me say this. As far as what the Spurs need, I would say they need a player like Stephon Castle. That's what they need, right? That's what they absolutely need. But you also need a small forward because we don't really have a true small forward. But you could potentially get Stephon Castle and Holland could land at 8. Is he raw? Yes. But his athleticism is out of this world, okay? And defensively, he's amazing. Please, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Spurs. Nobody spoil anything. Shut up. Reed Shepherd is 6'1". He's a shorty. He's shorter than Steph. He keeps getting Steph comparison. Isn't Steph 6'3"? I need more Gatorade. After this next pick, I'm gonna go get Gatorade. Let's see. How tall is Steph Curry? Steph Curry height. Oh, Steph's 6'2". Never mind. I thought Steph was 6'3". Who am I thinking about 6'3"? Kyrie? No, Kyrie's 6'2" too. Who the heck am I thinking about? Anthony Edwards is 6'4". He looks shorter than that. I don't know who I'm thinking about. Come on, baby. Got Reed Shepherd here, De'Aaron Fox, John Wall. Kentucky guards picked in top 5. In the last 30 years, huh? I love, if you guys are watching this, I love Reed Shepherd's mother's hair. It's kind of banging. I ain't gonna lie. I had my hair dyed like that not that long ago, actually. Well, it was several months ago. I got tired of dyeing it though, so I just let it, just did my natural hair. I might still dye it though. I'm thinking about dyeing it. I just don't know what I would dye it to. If I did anything, it would probably be light brown now. But I don't think I'm gonna dye it platinum blonde anymore. It hurts. If you guys ever bleach your hair, it hurts. Especially the first time you do it. If you guys are curious, Swish Hill just got home. He just got home. He just texted me. He said he's down to come on after we pick 8, and he just got home. So he's in home. He got home at the perfect time. We don't care about Reed Shepherd. We want to know who the Spurs picked. The first pitch. That looked awful. His mom looks tough. Is she a... What is she? What sport did Reed Shepherd... Hold on. Reed Shepherd's mom played something. I know she played something. She had to play like soccer or wrestling or something. Reed Shepherd mom sport. What does she do? She's built like she... She played basketball? Okay. I see. Okay, because I'm like she's built like she played a sport. All right, come on, Spurs! George Irvin, 4-time scoring champ. David Robinson won MVP in 1995. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all too young. Y'all don't remember that. I remember vividly. I was 1 year old when David Robinson won. I remember it vividly. And y'all don't remember that 99 championship either. I remember that vividly. I was 5. I was in kindergarten. I wasn't a Spurs fan yet. I didn't watch sports yet, but... ESPN cheaping out with that visual. Oh, look at that. That's R.C. Buford. Look at Brian Wright. And I don't know any of you. I don't know any of you in this room. I know none of you. Where's Pop? Oh, Pop's back there. I'm so nervous right now. Let's go! That's a W! That's a W! Let's go! That's a W! Y'all have no idea. That's a W. That is a W. I hate his fit. I'm lying. I like his fit. I actually like it a lot. Look at him. No emotion. Yeah, okay, he's crying. Never mind. He's crying. I was about to call him Kawhi. This is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. Perfect. Brilliant. Mwah! Brilliant. Brilliant, baby. We got him. We got him. We got him on lock. We got him on lock, y'all. Don't worry about... I know people are going to say, well, Clan, what about the shooting? Don't worry about the shooting. Don't worry about it. He was a decent shooter in high school. Don't worry about it, okay? He has good form. Don't worry about it. He's a very high IQ player. He's a point of attack defender. He's a combo guard. He could potentially end up being a great point guard. He already said, I don't want to go to any team that has an established point guard. He believes in himself. He's crafty. He's smart. He's played in a system and won a championship in a system, a motion offense that will be very similar to what it would look like playing for the San Antonio Spurs. This is the perfect player for the San Antonio Spurs to grab. I didn't want to hear none of that nonsense. Oh, what about Topic? Oh, what about Risacher? No, this is the player you wanted. And he has not been able to show what he's fully capable of, but he has shown at the very least, base level, he can be successful in a system in which he could be a rotational player. He can be successful. Sucker for guys like this, okay? I'm a sucker for guys like this. Perfect. 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 Sohan Castle. It's over. Castle, Sohan, Wimby, it's over. It's over. This is what you wanted. Perfect. Perfect, baby. Now this is what we want. All right, guys. That's first order of business is out the window. Hold on. Let me message Swish. I know he happy. Wait, I feel like I have a meme. Do I have a meme for this? Hold on. Where the heck? Wait, I got Joe Biden. I got a Joe Biden meme.
What's your response to that, sir? What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir. What's your response to that, sir?
Hold on.
Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign?
Perfect. There we go. All right, I had to use the Biden meme, okay? I had to use the Biden meme. If you guys are curious, this is what we just tweeted out. All right, I had to use the Biden meme because it's so funny. Wait, where is? Oh, you can't really see it because there it is. Hold on, you guys can't hear it. Hold on.
What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign?
He's so old. My God. God, our president's old. All right, hold on. Let me stop that and unmute. All right. If you guys can't hear the ESPN stuff, I get in trouble. So no copyright here. This is perfect, guys. This was perfect. Hold on. Switch Hill message me. Fantastic pick. Wanted him all year, and we got him. There we go. He did want him all year. Me, because he used to show me clips, because this was like before. Was this before? This might have been before the season even started. He was really excited about Stephon Castle. And he showed me so many clips of him, and then I started watching him. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, he is good. He's really good. Connector Buzelis for the Pistons. Yeah, this means Buzelis is probably gone. But if we can get Ron Holland, that would be insane. Klingon would be great too. Keldon gonna get traded? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Keldon is gonna be traded. I will be very shocked if he wasn't. All right, let's see what who the Pistons chose. My boy Buzelis is probably gone. Dude can't shoot though. Don't worry about that. Oh wait, who are we talking about? Who can't shoot? Oh, are the Pistons about to take Ron Holland? Pistons taking Ron Holland? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm wondering if we can get Buzelis to fall, though. You think there's any way we can get Buzelis to fall? I don't know. I really thought Holland would be available at 8. Let's see. All right, they're about to announce it. Okay, so the Pistons took Holland. All that booing is crazy. Holland's a really good player. He's going to be really good. Ah, that's unfortunate. Buzelis at 8 will be a steal. There's no way he's falling. Yeah, Buzelis ain't falling at 8. There's no way he falls at 8. Mock drafts are busted. Yeah, they had Holland going like 9. This is where he belongs, by the way, guys. Hey, they're playing Eminem. On the surface, he looked calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's choking now. Time's out. Time's up. Over plow. Snap back to reality. Whoa, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is, he know he won't have it. Ron Holland crying too. All right, now I think we all can agree that Ron Holland's fit is atrocious. Dang, Buzelis is crying for him. What the heck? Buzelis need to get his hair together, bro. What? Did he just wake up? Do you guys see Buzelis' hair? Did he just wake up? God, Ron Holland is so good defensively. Ugh. Very athletic, too. Ron Holland is great coast to coast too. I was thinking of a future with Ron Holland. Hey, my video was accurate, right? I think I put in there. Didn't I put in here that the Spurs have an opportunity? Let's see. In this video from the other channel. Isn't it crazy how I mentioned Stephon Castle and Ron Holland, both of which were players that the Spurs could get for that defensive help in the backcourt? And I mentioned that, and then they go 4 and 5. Everybody that said Holland should be kicked out of the lottery, eat it, okay? He deserves it. What is that necklace he's wearing? Is that an atom? Why does he have an atom chain on? Either Zaccharie Salon are going to be available at 8 for sure. Salon's going to be available, I'm sure. That would be weird not to. Where do I even have him on my... I got him at 11, guys. Okay, so now that we got Stephon Castle being just completely transparent, I don't really see a point in getting Dillingham. Maybe I could be convinced out of it, but I don't see a point. Right now, how I'm feeling, guys, is Modest Buzelis first and foremost. If that land, oh my God, that's incredible if that lands. I don't think he will, but Cody Williams will be a guy I really want. Then you just, dude, The one thing that Wemby needs. Hold on, let me go get I'm gonna go get a Gatorade. Give me a second. All right, I'm coming back. I'm back. Don't nobody go anywhere. I'm here. All right, so I truly do believe this, okay? The one thing that Wemby needs, and we've seen it this season, we weren't the most talented team in the NBA, right? We weren't the most talented. Let me turn this off because it's going to distract me. We weren't the most talented team, right? I mean, let's just be real. But I'll say this. When he was on the court with high IQ players, he looked way better. I mean, not just him, but the team as a whole looked way better, right? It won the most talented team in the world, but some of the higher IQ players that we have on the team, when they're on the court with them, it looked good. It looked really good. They all played well together. But like, it's specifically like everyone that says, "Oh, I love Mamu." Is it really the fact that Mamu is a better player than Zach Collins or better play? No, not really. Not really. It's just that he has such high basketball IQ and the offense looks so fluid when he's out there. That's why getting Castle is so important, because the type of offense that UConn ran is very similar to what it would look like with the Spurs anyways. So I'm really just going for the more high IQ players that's available at that point. To me, I would rather get, if at 8, I would just rather just go ahead, suck it up and get Cody Williams. I think he's a pretty high IQ player. Somebody mentioned Salon for 8, please. Keep in mind that Salon's going to take some time to develop. And the Spurs are in, which they aren't necessarily in win now, but they're definitely in win sooner than later mode. I don't know how long it's going to take before Salon is where you need him to be. So can't draft Dilly and Castle. I don't see a point in getting Dilly. Cody Williams fits the script. Cody Williams would be perfect. Cody Williams over Modest? No. Modest Buzelis over Cody Williams. But Buzelis is also a very high IQ player. Modest Buzelis would be perfect. I was hoping we were going to pick ladder. Huh? Carter at 8. Now that we have Stephon Castle, I wouldn't mind getting Carter at 8. Just keep in mind that he's a little bit older and he is a point guard. I guess you really have to make some decisions after that. At that point, I probably want Blake Wesley gone. I mean, I don't know what else you would do there, Cody is a Spur type player. Now, I have no information on anything regarding him. I will say this as well, though. So everybody that's mentioning Salon, he could potentially be taken by the Spurs as well, because it was announced that he got injured during a Spurs workout, which is ridiculous. That probably didn't happen. Oh, okay, cool. So Salon's gone to the Hornet. Dude, it is okay. Everyone thinks that the Trailblazers is going to take Buzelis. It makes sense. The Hornets are nowhere near where they need to be, and it seems like they're gonna have to revamp some things anyway. So they have that patience. With us having Wemby, I don't know if it was worth it. It's gonna take some time. Apparently the Hornets took some. Yeah, they took him. I'm seeing it right here. Castle's a monster, dog. Castle's a monster. If there's people, that's Swisher just text me. If Buzelis is Guys, you know how huge I've been on Buzelis this season. I'm really nervous about 7. Guys, I'm telling you this right now, okay? If the Spurs got Modest Buzelis with Castle, this is a 10 out of 10 draft. This is the best you could have done. If the Spurs got Modest Buzelis while always also having Stephon Castle, this is the perfect draft. Buzelis knows how to get to his spots. He's a high IQ player. He's not a lockdown defender, but you don't need him to be, because Modest Buzelis is more of a type of player that's good on help defense, right? But what you need him to be a lockdown for, he's good enough defensively. You got Stephon Castle. You got Jeremy Sohan. You got Wemby. That would be insane. Trash? You're trash. You're trash, Joshua. You're trash. You're trash, sir. Cody Williams is my guy. I like Cody Williams a lot. Like I said, Modest Buzelis or Cody. Those are my guys. Those are my guys. I didn't really want Salon anyway. He's all the way down here. Alex Sarr, I figured he'd be gone. Risacher, I just put him there just because if he landed, then you have to take him. Spurs not letting Topic slide. You don't need Topic. I don't want Topic. You don't need Topic. All right? You want Buzelis, baby. This is 2 things that the Spurs need. You need a point guard, which Castle could or could not be that, but it doesn't matter. You need a defensive wing, very important. He's definitely going to be that. And with Buzelis, you need a small forward, okay? And he's a dang good one too. And he fits our personality. He fits the culture. Very nice kid. Very nice kid. Very good kid. Let's get him. Why are they talking about Klingon? Dude, are the Trailblazers about to take Klingon? Are the Trailblazers about to take Klingon? Where did I have him on my? I had Klingon at 9. Are the Trailblazers about to take Klingon? I've been very adamant that when it comes to centers, you can get those outside of this draft. Are they about to take Klingon? Spurs! San Antonio! Listen to me. Listen to me, San Antonio. Listen. Hold on. I gotta call Pop. I'm gonna call Pop. I gotta call Pop. Hold on. Just give me a second. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm about. Uh-huh. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. I'll talk to you later, Pop. I just talked to Pop. We're getting Buzelis. I just talked to Pop. He wouldn't lie to me. We're like BFFs. All right? We're taking Buzelis. There's no way. There's no way. Pop just told me. He confirmed it. We're taking Buzelis. Yeah. I know you guys are wondering, like, oh, you know, who are the Spurs going to take? I just told you. All right, you heard it here. You don't have to hear it from Woj, okay? No spoilers in the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. But I already talked to Pop, okay? Unless he lied to me. And Pop isn't the type to lie to you, okay? He's not the type to lie to you. Okay, some people don't believe me. Hold on. Some people don't believe. Hold on. I'm gonna FaceTime him. I'm FaceTime Pop. Hold on. I'm calling on FaceTime. Ring ding 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 ding. Hold on. Ring ding ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Okay, hold on. There we go. I got him on FaceTime. See? Got him on FaceTime right there. Yeah, sorry, Pop. I was just trying to. They didn't think that I talked to you, so I had to put you on the phone. All right, cool. Guys, I'm losing it. Boozeless. No spoilers in the chat, all right? Don't listen to Woj, screw Woj. Donovan Clingan would be cool if the Spurs would have got him, but I don't know, dude. I'm just not that high on getting a Jakob Poeltl in the lottery, which I know Jakob Poeltl was a lottery pick. Okay, let me say that, but we just traded him. Oh, his mom passed away? No spoilers, guys. I'm like staring at Klingen's chain. It's really pretty. It's very shiny. I like to believe that if I was going to the draft, I would like be very minimal. Like it would look like I'm going to a prom. Oh no, well, some people really show up for proms. Never mind. Like I'm going to a wedding. Did you guys enjoy Did you guys go to your prom? Did you enjoy it? My prom was cool. I went my senior year. I actually went to 2 proms. The person I was dating at the time, she was a grade under me. So I went my senior year, and then I went a year after that. They said team needs playmaker and shooting. We don't care about that. Modest Buzelis. Don't mess this up. Modest Buzelis, please. This is a no-brainer. Rob Dillingham is available. Rob Dillingham is also available. Let's see what we got here. So we got Buzelis. Look at Pop. I just talked to him. I'm looking at Pop right now. I just talked to him. Tim Duncan's there. I should have got Timmy on the phone. I don't care about his opinion, though. He doesn't have a say-so in what they do. R.C. Buford looks so creepy. I don't know. He's a creepy looking guy. Wemby block. Wemby blocking Chet. I'm telling you, Buzelis is perfect. Showing Rob Dillingham. And Rob Dillingham has been like, I want to play for the Spurs. He will be perfect too. He will be fine too. Dillingham will be perfect too, by the way. I just don't know if you draft him when you already got Castle, but like He's a bucket getter. He could come off the bench, whatever. Are they about to... Did they spoil that it's Rob Dillingham? I feel like they spoiled it a little bit. All right, here we go. Rob Dillingham. Okay. 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 All right. I don't like it. It's fine. It's fine. We got Castle. It's weird. It's weird. I don't really know how this is gonna go. I don't know if, because Rob Dillingham isn't. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Blake Wesley's on the hot seat. Blake Wesley's on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat. Classic GM move from White, right? Rob is 6'3". I think he's shorter than that. I think he's shorter than that, Rob. Oh, he is 6'3". I thought he was 6'1". That's fine. You got you a bucket getter. So what did you get in this draft, guys? Yes. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's take our feelings out. Let's back it up a little bit. You guys know I really love Buzelis. Let's take our feelings out of it. You got you a bucket getter, which you need. You got two guys who could potentially be a point guard. Don't know if Rob Dillingham's going to be that or not for the Spurs. I don't know. Too many guards. Guys, this team is not going to... Like, what this team looks like right now is about to change drastically, okay? Like don't worry about like, oh, we got too many guards. It's about to change. It's about to change. I wouldn't be surprised if Malachi Branham is gone. I wouldn't be surprised if Blake Wesley's gone. Obviously, Keldon, I think he'll be gone. He going to the Wolves. Are we trading him? What do we get? Hold on, we just traded Dillingham. Okay, all right, okay. Okay. Because I thought it was a little weird. Okay. What did we get? For a star 4. What did we get? Wait, there's more? There's more. We just traded it. We just traded Dillingham. What did we get? Can we just get Buzelis and... Can we just get Buzelis? What just happened? I thought that was a little weird, but like, what happened? What happened? What just happened? Swishio just messaged me. He said, what did we get? We traded him. Yo, what did we get? I'm so confused. Oh, poor guy. He got a Spurs hat on. I'm so confused. I thought it was weird. I wanted to take my feelings out of it and say, hey, he can create his own shot. I'm just happy we got Stephon Castle. But what did we get? Where's Minnesota in this draft? Did we get their pick? Where's Minnesota? Mock draft. NBA. The heck did we get? Unprotected 2031. 2031. How old am I going to be? I'm going to be in my mid 30s. What? Hold on. Did we get their... Wait. Does Minnesota have a pick this year? They got a 27. Did we get that one? What did we get? Dude, look at your chat. Timberwolves traded 2030. Okay, all right, hold on. Zach Edey just went 9. They're booing. There's more. Oh wait, Woj probably posted it, right? Let's go to Woj. All right, here we go. The Timberwolves are trading a 2023 or 2031 unprotected first and a protected 2030 pick swap to the Spurs for Dillingham. Spurs really didn't believe in Dillingham. My God. That's a fleece for the Spurs. That's one of those that's great. But my God, that makes me sad. That makes me so sad. Where's the trade? Where's this trade? Where's this trade? This is what we got. 2025 is the real draft, bro. I know. The fan in me wanted something to happen with the 8th pick. But if I take myself out, this is why I couldn't be in the room with them, right? Take myself out of it. Dude, you just got... That's pretty doggone good. Unprotected first. That's pretty doggone good. In a future draft. They really didn't believe in Dillingham. My God. Somebody said that's it. That's not... What? Spurs won, not gonna lie. They have no idea. Wolves fleece. They have no idea. I don't think the Spurs wanted Dillingham. I think the Spurs didn't want anybody that was left after 4. Are we going to sign a start small? I think there's more on the horizon, okay? Let me go ahead and put that out there right now. I'm pretty sure there's more on the horizon. Like, there's no way that the Spurs are done here. It's going to be some trades, I'm assuming. It is a trade. It is a fantastic trade. It's just one of those things where, like, everyone, if Rob Dillingham does decently well, everyone would say that they went fleeced until 2031. It's just impatience at that point. It's fine. Topic? I did not want Topic. I am shocked they didn't want Buzelis. I even talked to Pop on the phone, and he said he was going to take Buzelis. I guess he did lie to me. I guess there's more people that have to decide than just Pop. I should have called RC. Or Brian. All right, well, we got our guy. I mean, it's shocking is all. Yeah, it's just shocking. We got our guy, though. Bye-bye, Keldy. Yeah, Keldon's going to get out of here. I'm assuming. Pathetic team in front of... What? Calm down. Relax. Stephon Castle's a great pick. All right, let's keep in mind. Let's see what's going on. Did Buzelis drop again? Are Jazz gonna take him? Buzelis just gonna keep dropping. Why would we do that? They would do that if they got something else they're planning to do, but also maybe all of their guys were gone and they didn't believe in anybody in this draft. I mean, if they didn't believe in Buzelis, I mean, there's a lot of other teams that don't either, apparently. Buzelis is going home. That was a freebie pick anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point as well. That wasn't our actual, like, that wasn't our pick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's a trade on the horizon. They're getting something together. I missed it. Oh, what you missed was the San Antonio Spurs got Stephon Castle, baby. Perfect pick. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so we're waiting to see what the heck is going to come out of the whole situation with trading away Rob Dillingham. I thought it was initially weird. Try to take my feelings out of it and say, okay, that means some guards are going to be gone, right? Like if you take on Rob Dillingham, that means Blake Wesley, you're probably gone. Trey Jones probably stays. Malachi Branham, bye-bye. Wasn't 100% sure what was going on there. But we do know what the Spurs got was the Timberwolves 2031 unprotected first and a protected 2030 pick swap for Dillingham. What my assumption here, and we just have to wait and see, is that this is going to be packaged for something else, or it could legitimately be just, hey, you wait it out and you see what happens. But more than likely, I think the Spurs are going to make a trade. 2025 is the real draft, okay? That's the real draft. But let me go ahead and get this out of the way, okay? I am so excited. I had him number 1 on my board. I am so excited that the Spurs got Stephon Castle because he is one that's been, his power level has been hidden, okay? His power level has been hidden. This is not his final form. He's played with UConn. Let me just say a few things why I think he's perfect for the Spurs. Not only is he what you need, okay, he's 2 things that you need. Number 1, you need a defensive wing. He is the epitome of that. The way that he fights around screens, the way that he can just lock on you, he's a point of attack defender. This is what you needed, okay? That's worst case scenarios. That's what he is. He's also a combo guard that has point guard potential, right? He can pass the ball very well. He can make any pass imaginable. He's great on pick and rolls. He's a really, really smart player. High basketball IQ guy, and we all know that Wemby thrives when he plays with higher IQ players. We've seen it already. It's very obvious, very blatant. It's in your face. Stephon Castle is perfect for what the Spurs needed. And when I say that they've been hiding his power level, what I mean is in UConn, he's played more of kind of a system, player, but he hasn't been able to really show everything that he's capable of. But you've seen snippets of it, right? You've seen that savviness, that craftiness that he has on the offensive end of the ball. And even though his shot isn't going in as much as we'd like, behind the arc, he still managed to find a way to be effective and help his team win a championship. And he's always cool, calm, and collected. This is the perfect player the Spurs could have taken in this draft that's not that strong of a draft at all. Now, I'm a little shocked that they didn't take Buzelis, but a lot of teams, I mean, we're in the middle of the draft right now. I don't know where he's going to land, but a lot of teams aren't taking him, right? He's just falling and falling and falling. The fact that Cody Williams came before him is kind of sad. And I like Cody Williams a lot. Obviously, I got him on my board, but I wasn't expecting him to go after Buzelis. Ron Holland landed where he should have. But this might have been just a situation where the Spurs liked Holland, they liked Salon, and they just couldn't get him. I was never sold on going after Devin Carter. I feel like he's the type of player that's more icing on the cake. Like if you already have a team that's fairly established, then he's a guy that comes in and comes off the bench and brings that energy. But I didn't necessarily think they needed that. But I'm happy. This is perfect. This is perfect getting Stephon Castle. Now we have to just sit back, wait, and see what else comes out of this, Buzelis fell out of the top 10. That's crazy to me. But it's okay. It's whatever. It's not our problem. Rob Dillingham, a 6'1" shooting guard, doesn't seem very enticing. That's the thing. The one thing I did say about Rob is, look, I will forgive a lot of things because you got Stephon Castle. But the one thing about Rob is, yeah, his defense isn't the best. But I was trying to see where the Spurs were coming from if that actually was the guy that they wanted. And we know that he really wanted to play for the Spurs. But yeah, like you said, a 6'1", well, he's 6'3" actually, 6'3" shooting guard. Is it? I mean, he's labeled as a point guard, but he's more so a shooting guard. KD to the Spurs. Well, I don't know about all that. Maybe Spurs are trading for Cam. Maybe they might be. They might be. They might be. I wouldn't be surprised. Because who else is available? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see who else was available today that people were talking about. Because there's not that many players, honestly, available that we could trade for. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that really worried about it. Sorry, that was a whole lot of nothing. Keldon and picks. Let's see. Good night. It is a good night. Isaac Collier a Spur. Make Isaac Collier a Spur. I don't know where he's going to land. Horrible trade. Who's running this draft? Guys, we need to wait. You need to wait. All right. Wait a second. You got to keep in mind that Spurs. We're Spurs fans here. We're Spurs fans here. So let's calm down. All right. We know for a fact that the Spurs often make very educated, sound decisions. Even if we disagree with it, you can't get to the point where you're saying they're a trash front office or anything. No. Let's just wait and see what comes out of this. And I know that's so far that if they were to keep these picks, I know that's so far ahead in time till like, I mean, I'm with you guys on that. Like, oh my God, I'll be waiting forever. I have gray hair. All right, Modest Bazelis is gone. I just heard it. He's gone. Clan, there was rumors that the Spurs were interested in Tobias Harris. Yeah, I remember that. I think we talked about that last stream. Anyways, I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. Just overall, I'm happy. I think that this is a great pick, regardless of what comes after trading the 8th. That 8th pick wasn't our pick to begin with. We just extended it out, right? We just extended it out. We turned that 8th overall pick into a unprotected in the future. And you could use that. You could use that in a future trade. And 2031 pick swap. Protected, but yeah. Good stuff. I'm happy. This was good, guys. Let me go ahead and before we get out of here, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Let's see. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, all right? If it lets me ask a question. End poll. I gotta end the first poll. All right, let's start a new poll. Are you happy with Stephon Castle? We'll see what you got. I'll give you guys a minute to answer that. I'll give you a minute. What? Why? San Antonio, you effed up. Whatever San Antonio made that kid cry, we will have issues. What are you talking about? Nah, Clan, you're too calm and collected for gray hair in your 30s. two firsts for an 8 pick looks not bad. No, it is. It's a good trade. It's just like as a fan, it's like one of those things where like as a fan, I hate it. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm like happy with that. Like, oh yeah, I'm just so happy. No. As a fan, I hate it because if that's not traded away, we're waiting forever for it. But if I take it outside of myself, let's say this wasn't the San Antonio Spurs and I'm another team looking in, 2024 isn't a strong draft. Okay, it's not a strong draft. And I would say, hey, that's a W for that team. Especially if you didn't want it. If you didn't want Dillingham to begin with, then, you know. And you know what? What's funny is the Spurs just aren't suckers for guys like that. They just don't want that type of player. Who was the other player that the Spurs didn't want? Spurs traded. They traded to the Grizzlies. Who was that again? What was his name? Ah, gosh, guys. Who was the kid's? What was the kid's name? Chat, I need your help. What was the kid's name that the Spurs traded in the second round? Or am I thinking of someone else? Gosh, you guys suck. Most everyone in here not even from San Antonio. To be fair, I'm not even from San Antonio. Who do we trade Rob for? Okay, you're gonna have to go back. He was a second round pick. I know he was a second round pick. Who was it? Don't remember his name. Dang it! Kennedy Chandler, that's what it was. But Kennedy Chandler, wait, actually, no, he wasn't really much of a... No, he didn't really play like... But how tall was Kennedy Chandler? Or how tall is... 5'11"? Good God. It's 5'11". Yeah. I'm happy with both picks, to be honest. Well, the second pick got traded. Good stuff. I'm happy. Are you guys happy? Let's see. Let's take a look at the poll here. Oh, my goodness. All right. 350 votes says yes, they're happy. 97% basically. Oh, you guys can't even see it. But yes, 97% are happy with the Stephon Castle pick. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and how are you happy? Stop lying to yourself. How am I happy? Stephon Castle is a really good player. Are you joking? Thanks, Big Herm, for the super chat. Wait, did you send me 2 super chats, Big Herm? Because I didn't see the other one. But there's 2 popping up on my chat. That's weird. Did you accidentally give me 2 super chats? Thank you nonetheless. All right, let's go ahead and get my boy on. Oh wait, he got to eat first. Why are y'all crying? Oh, in the chat? I have no idea what's wrong with everybody. You guys keep in mind that the eighth pick wasn't even our pick to begin with. That was an icing on the cake anyways. And if the Spurs and their evaluation staff didn't feel a need to grab someone in this draft at 8, then that's what you do. You trade it away. You leverage it, you trade it away. They got a future unprotected. And now what you can do is, leverage that. You can take that and trade it away. Yeah, Spurs did a great job. Got 2 firsts for the 8th pick. Yeah. And even if the Spurs were, just think about it if the Spurs were to keep it, right? Let's keep it in the realm of the Spurs keep that pick. The Spurs keep that pick. If the Spurs were to keep these two first, we're expecting that the Spurs are going to be a winning team by 2031, right? I think we all would be pretty pissed off if they're not a winning team by 2031. Well, when you're a winning team, you don't get many great picks, right? Will the Timberwolves be a great team? I mean, probably, maybe. We'll have to see. But this might be really big time at that point if they were to keep it. Topic with OKC. Guys, I really didn't want Topic. I'm so happy we didn't grab Topic. All right, we got a Switch Hill in 7 minutes. He'll be on in 7 minutes. It was a beautiful trade by the Spurs. It was a good trade. Who did we get? We got Stephon Castle, baby. Stephon Castle. How many Stephon Castle videos did we even make? I'm curious now. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see. And I called it on my second channel. Go follow Spurs Invasion, my second channel. Link underneath this video. But I mentioned them in this video. Stephon Castle. He's a competitor, boy. Let's see. Clan, the Spurs fan, Stephon Castle. Hey, we called it a month ago. Look at that. Spurs interested in Stephon Castle. And then we also knew that Stephon Castle was avoiding teams. This is why you guys got to keep up, okay? You got to keep up with the channel. What else we got here? Stephon Castle is a nasty defender. Draft him. I guess we only talked about him 3 times in a video. We talked about him on live streams, I know. You love to see it. You love to see it. Keldon got to go now. I've been very adamant that Keldon is going to be gone. Brian lay off the week. This was a good draft. Okay, can anybody actually tell? Okay, so everybody that's upset, okay? I mean, I'm literally going to hear you out, okay? I'm really going to hear you out. Everyone that's actually upset, can you explain why you're upset? Like, seriously. Like, can you explain in the 2024 NBA draft why you're not happy with how things transpired so far? Like, can you actually tell me what's wrong with trading your 8th for 2 future firsts and then drafting a player that you would need? Like, just can you Keldon, Champagny got to go. Okay, look, Champagny makes like $2 a game. Okay, why are we worried about Champagny right now? Okay, you can have Champagny come off the bench. He'll be totally fine. I don't know why we're talking about Champagny right now. I wanted Rob too. Is that all it is? I wanted Buzelis, but I'm not sitting here like throwing things. I get it. I can't get lucky all the time, okay? I wanted Jeremy Sohan and they got him, and now I wanted Castle, they got him. I can't complain. Can you tell me what's wrong with being mad that the Spurs didn't want to take my opinion to foundation players, but hey, we got a first round pick in 7 years from now? What foundation player? What foundation players did you? What in 20? How strong do you think this draft is? As high as I've been on Buzelis, you can go back and watch videos that I've said about him. I didn't think that he will be a star. The only player, honestly, in this draft, I mean, other than Alex Sarr, obviously, that I think had true potential to become a star was Castle. There's not that many in this draft that were that great. I mean, not to that degree. But I do think Buzelis would have been a good fit. I do agree with that. Internally, you're flipping the table. I'm not. I'm actually okay. Like, I'm genuinely okay. My girlfriend just messaged me. You'd be so upset if we drafted Modest and trade him third. Oh, is that what's going on? Okay. Okay, so everyone that's upset, you were just Dillingham fans? We're upset because we need help. Why would we trade it? We needed all the help we could get for literally nothing 6 years from now. Like, why? Well, future picks, you can trade those. So that's one thing. So that could give you some help. So you can trade those picks to get help. I don't know. If it's like this, guys, it's like this. Spurs have a pretty good evaluation staff. If they see if they really do believe that the prospects left in the 2024 aren't worth it, especially when you have, you know, plenty of picks to choose from in a better draft in 2025, and you could potentially flip this instead of getting a player that you don't actually want, you can flip it into something in the future, or you can flip it for something where you can trade those picks and get something important now. I don't see why. Like, I think it's just a win-win for us, right? You're telling me, oh gosh, hold on. Hold on, I couldn't see your message. Give me a second. I think I saw what you said. God. Oh, here it is. You're telling me Branham, Wesley, and Champagny are better than this number 8 pick? Yeah. Like, unironically, yeah, Keaton. Yeah. Not Champagny, though. Why are we bringing up Champagny? We didn't draft Champagny. But yes. Wesley and Branham right now are better players than Dillingham. Yeah. And I'm not even like the biggest Malachi and Blake Wesley fan. He said, yeah. Yes. Clan, you're insane. I don't think that's insane. Whatever. All right, I'm about to put Switch Hill on. Give me a second. All right, I ain't worried about y'all. If this is about you being a Dillingham fan and they're trading them away, I get it. I'm not mad at you for being upset about that. But then to say like, oh, it's trash. It's like, no, I mean, you flipped the 8 for 2 picks, and I doubt that they're done. Hold on, let me see. I know you get catharsis. Oh, okay. Here we go. I know it's cathartic for me to be like upset, but I'm genuinely not. I was trying to understand the Dillingham pick. I was like, okay, that makes sense, I guess. But then I was like, okay. Even looking at the chat, I'm like, okay, guys, some people are gone. If this is like, some people are gone. But now that they trade him away, I'm just like, oh, I guess Buzelis wasn't. I mean, I still want Buzelis, but I'm trying to get in the. All right, let's see. Can you hear me? Oh gosh. I'm trying to get Swish on. Why did you make another channel, Clan? The second channel is edited content. So it's edited. It's completely different. Scripted. So it's completely completely different thing. Oh, are you there?
Yeah, I didn't want to like jump in while you were talking.
Oh no, you get. Hold on, let me. All right, say something again. I had it up too loud.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I had to join on my phone because I don't know why it's screwing up on the computer.
Okay. All right. All right. So everybody in the chat, well, not everybody. Okay, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but enough people in the chat seem to believe that I'm just coping when it comes to trading away Dillingham. So I think we should just like jump on that. I know a lot of fans really love Dillingham, and like initially I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense, but that means some guys are definitely going to be gone. Like there's no way. Initially, when we first got Castle, I said, okay, I don't really see us getting 2 point guards. But I definitely want to hear your take on it, because I personally think that those 2 picks that they got, because they got a 2031 unprotected first and a 2030 pick swap. I personally think that that's going to be either flip for something else, or even if you wait it out, 2031, you'll be a winning team. That could potentially be a pretty decent pick at that point. But what are your thoughts? I know it's forever from now, and I think that's why most people are upset.
That's kind of what I thought. I mean, I talked with you earlier this week about saying that I kind of hope we drafted Castle and then traded the pick, because I didn't really like a lot of people at 8. If Holland had fallen to 8, I may have seen it, and I'm like, I wouldn't have minded Buzelis.
Yeah. Yep.
I wasn't as high on Dillingham as some people. I liked him. I thought he'd be a good player, but I mean, Castle's pretty much said he wants to try playing the point. It was just kind of weird to draft 2 of them.
Yeah.
I kind of think it's the same thing. I feel like it's one of 3 things. It seems like they're either, dealing them there to get future picks because they just don't feel like developing 2 players out of this down draft.
Yeah.
Or 1, dealing him because they want to save money on their cap space because they're looking at, signing somebody. Or 3, dealing him because it saves space and gets them extra picks to throw in a deal for somebody to help out. That's where my mind was. I mean, I'll say it was a little perplexing to like see that happen, just because I think it's because so many people wanted Dillingham all this time that it just hit hard there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's one of those things where I wonder if we'd be looking at it the same way if we traded it before drafting Dillingham or what. But yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. So I was just kind of like, but I mean, yeah. Castle was my favorite prospect this year, so I got him on my team. So maybe I just can't complain because of that. So
yeah, I'm just not tripping about it that much. I mean, the only thing that I'm upset about is that we didn't get Buzelis, because I do believe in him. But then at the same time, it's like I don't want the Spurs to pick a prospect that they don't believe in. Like. Oh, we have the 8, so we just have to use it. So let's grab a guy, and we actually don't believe him. It doesn't really pan out, and now you're trading him away a few years down the line. Like I would rather it go this direction. If you don't believe in any of the prospects left, we weren't supposed to have. We made the moves to get the 8th, but it wasn't our pick. We got really lucky being able to get the 8th, and you trade away for 2 future picks. I think that you could flip that. Right. You could either wait it out, and that's forever from now. I know everybody be like, what the heck? Like even me, a fan in me is like, oh my God, I don't want to wait that long. Or you can trade and get help now. Now somebody in the chat brought up this, and it kind of irritates me a little bit, just a little bit, just a tad bit. But they said, you're telling me that Branham, Wesley, and Champagny are better players than this number 8 pick. So in other words, better players than Dillingham. I guess Buzelis as well. Is that what they mean? I would agree with Champagny, but I think that that's highly disrespectful of Malachi Branham and Wesley. And I'm not even like the biggest like fans. Like if the Spurs were to trade them, I won't sit here and like cry about it. But like I think that that's kind of crazy. But maybe you have a different opinion on it, and I'm just tripping. I don't know.
I mean, look, I'm not going to disparage Malachi or Blake. No, I don't think they're franchise saviors, and I don't know if they'll be on the team in a couple years, but I don't know if I view Rob Dillingham in that light either, is the thing. Yeah. I mean, I know people will say, oh, you traded away a top 10 pick, but it's just like, I don't know. And like I said, I'm just not so mad about it because I was kind of in favor of just trading the pick anyway, especially in this draft. Mm-hmm. I got my guy that I wanted to see us draft, and who knows, maybe we trade back into this draft for some reason. I mean, we still have second round picks you can use to get up there, but I don't know. I really liked Dillingham. In fact, I think I was the first one that mentioned him to you back in like August and all that, but I don't know. It's maybe I need to be more serious about it. I just don't feel like it's a make or break move. It just very much feels like he's gearing up for something because I mean, it's a pick swap and a first round pick. It feels like he's throwing stuff in to make an offer for something bigger.
That's what I'm garnering from this, because you have so many seconds in 2026. You have like, is it like 6 or 5 second round picks? You got, hold on. Actually, I'll just bring it up instead of me just speculating what it is. Let's see. Spurs future draft picks. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. All right. So 2025 is the one we care about. And you have the Atlanta, for now, you got the Atlanta Hawks one, Charlotte one that's not going to convey. Let's just be honest. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. But yeah, the Charlotte one that's not going to convey. You got your own that might be decent. Really depends. I don't think the Spurs are a playoff team, but hey, I could be wrong. And then you go into 2025, you have 2 or 3 second round picks. 2026, you got 2 first round picks and 5 second round picks. And then you have 2 picks in 2027, first round picks. Then you have 2 second round picks in 2027. I think I said that right. It's a lot of picks that the Spurs have in the future. So yeah, I agree with you. I think that they're just kind of ramping something up, something big.
Yeah, I mean, either way, the thing is, pick 8 in this draft would have been similar to like a pick 14 to 16 in last year's draft.
It would have been pretty late.
I'm not broken up about it. It is what it is. We got the guy that I wanted up there at 4, who I think is a fantastic pick, and that's what it comes to. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, people are trashing the trade. Like I said, I don't love it, but I don't know what's going to come of it yet. It just doesn't feel like a singular move per se. So I'm going to wait and see what happens before I pass judgment on it.
That's kind of how I feel too. Like you just kind of got to give it a minute. I mean, worst case scenario here, like I said, is I expect the Spurs to be very in championship mode, hopefully a ring. I don't know, it takes a lot to win a ring, but I expect them to be a winning team by 2031. Worst case scenario, it's you got 2 first round picks in 2030, 2031, and that's great, but that's worst case scenario, and I think the fan in me is irritated by that. But best case scenario, which and probably more likely, also not just best case scenario, but most likely, is they're going to trade them. Like I don't see. I don't know. Like you said, I think this is something where you're ramping up for something else, and it's really hard to just say they've been, because I saw so many comments, dude, of they've been, not in my chat in particular, but people saying, "Oh my God, they just fleeced the San Antonio Spurs," and it's like, really, a draft pick and 2 future picks that you don't know what, really? We're going to just say they fleeced them this early? Really? That's crazy.
No, I mean, I think it's a good move for Minnesota. And this is where I think he fits better in Minnesota than us. He's going to be able to play behind Mike Conley, and he's got Anthony Edwards there. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's there. I mean, lots of guys. If we bring him in, he's thrown into the fire. Yeah. It's young guards. I mean, look at how Scoot Henderson started. I still believe in Scoot Henderson, but he had a rough start to the season. Yeah. I mean, it's just it's going to take young guards a while to develop, and we drafted one in Castle. It's going to take him a bit to develop too. He's going to need all the reps he can get. To me, honestly, I was more perplexed that we took Dillingham than trading him. I was like, whoa, I thought for sure it would have been, somebody else at that spot instead. But it just feels like there's more in place here than what we initially thought.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, that said, yeah, other than Buzelis, it's this draft, man. I didn't have a whole lot of players that I loved in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not worried about it all that much.
And we got, and we're being real, we got some guys that or we really need to fill some other positions. And maybe that's also part of the frustration here, where everyone knows that the Spurs need, more playmaking. Everyone knows the Spurs need, some better shooters. I get it. And you're like, oh, Dillingham's right there. Why didn't we grab him? But defensively, he is a liability. I mean, and I was kind of perplexed. I was cool though, because I was like, okay, that just means some guys are gone. Like, I don't really see a play. If you get Dillingham at 8, I don't see a place for Malachi Branham anymore. I'm really confused on what we're going to do with Blake Wesley. Is he even a spark plug coming off the bench at this point if you got Dillingham? It was really weird, but I was like, okay, there's another move coming. There's something coming after that. But I didn't expect that move to be trade him. But look, we still need some shooters, right? I think we both agree on that. You're going to need a small forward, and we need a backup center to Wemby. You agree with that? Because I know Castle can kind of move around quite a bit. I mean, his defense is so great as well. Like, he can kind of move around, but I think we still need a small
Castle's
forward.
arguably the best perimeter defender in the draft. Like, that is what it is. That's like his elite skill set is his defense. I mean, he played point guard in high school. He played more of a wing role at UConn. He comes in. I know he wants to be a point guard, so I'm sure he'll get some reps there. And he's one of those guys, he buys in to win. I mean, he's very Spursy in his mentality there. So, I mean, I thought that was a knockout pick there. But yeah, I just, and I think Robert Dillingham's a good player. I know a lot of people wanted to take him at 4. I never wanted that and all that. So, maybe I'm biased in that respect, but I think it's the same thing as, a lot of people, we talk about Wesley and Branham. We drafted those guys back in, 2022, and here they are now, and people are wanting to get rid of them. So, I mean, what if we had traded those picks then? Would people have been mad then with the prospects that they were on the board?
Yeah.
I mean, because, Branham's a terrible defender. We know this, but, Branham was a good prospect coming out of the draft. He was considered a steal where we got him.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a lottery pick.
People have been mad if we traded that, or it's an interesting case.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a late lottery pick. We were expecting Cleveland to take him. So that was kind of a big deal.
I really thought Cleveland would take him instead of Agbaji, and then they took Ochai.
Yeah. Well, another thing, I just want to bring this up. All right, so I know a lot of fans are bummed about the 8th pick, which I get it. I just don't like some of the inflammatory, like, oh my God, our front office sucks. That's kind of crazy. You can be disappointed. I'm disappointed we didn't get Buzelis, right? But there's a rhyme and reason. This isn't a bad franchise we're talking about. It's not like I'm sitting back and we're the freaking Chicago Bulls, right? Like, and I can just rant about my Chicago Bulls with you. Like, we're not that. We're not the Dallas Cowboys. I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and they piss me off every season. The San Antonio Spurs make really solid, sound decisions, and I'm sure there's a reason to it, right? They don't do things without rhyme or reason. But with that being said, I do want to just rub it in people's faces. Ron Holland, yeah, he landed where he should have landed. He should have been a top 5, 6, 7 overall pick. I hated all of those articles coming out saying, oh, he's going to be out of the lottery. Like, no, he deserved to be.
I never understood why people thought he would slide.
That's crazy.
To me, he's the best prospect in this class. He was always going to go top 5.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I never got that. Now, granted, same thing. It's a down year. It's a weird draft class and it's wide open. So I think that promotes different things. But I just felt like he was concretely a top 5 talent there, and there was no way. I know people were saying we could trade down and get him. I was like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So I wonder what's gonna happen now. You got any Yes, say this. I won't say like any predictions, but anything you want to see happen in the next few days. My cat is all over. Oh God, she's shedding.
I mean, big thing is shooters. We got to add some shooters to this team. Castle's a work in progress as a shooter, so we've got to find ways to open up the floor for Wemby specifically. Whether that be, looking at them in the draft, trading back in here for shooters, or looking around the league. Mm-hmm. I mean, Brooklyn's in full tear down. I wouldn't mind looking at someone like Cam Johnson to come in and hit a couple buckets for us there.
Somebody mentioned if we thought that they were going to trade away those picks for Cam Johnson. Someone mentioned that earlier, which they're in full rebuild, so that makes sense. That would track, right?
I mean, yeah, they'll be looking to add picks. I have no idea there, but I mean, I don't know. I don't view this as a waste. I think Rob Dillingham probably would have gone around 16 or 17 in last year's draft, so I'm not sweating it here.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. I was actually very happy. I think did our big boards look the same? Did it look the exact same?
Pretty similar, yeah.
Because I had Castle. I mean, I put Sarr on there just because I had to, right? But I put Castle, Sarr, Buzelis, Holland. Oh, you weren't as high on Cody as me, I think. I think you had.
No, to me, I mean, I like Cody Williams. I just think he's more of a project pick, and I just wasn't in favor of picking. Same reason I didn't want to draft Salon. I think Salon's going to be a fine player. I didn't want someone who was like 4 years away.
Yeah, that was my thing as well. It just didn't really make a lot of sense. Where did he end up landing? 6? Salon?
Cody Williams? No, he went a little. I think he went 10th to the Jazz.
Well, I mean Salon.
Yeah, he went 10th to the Jazz. He went right before Buzelis.
Where did Salon go?
Salon went to the Hornets at 6.
Okay, so it was 6. Okay, man, good stuff. I'm happy with this draft. I'm happy. I think we're
I mean, I always knew this draft was going to be like a weird one because like I said, it's an off year. Nothing really all that exciting about this draft for me. Nothing's really boring about this draft for me. It's just like, hey, we got another guy to use.
Yeah. Keaton is the one that's really upset in the chat. He said, I don't give 2 craps about Dillingham, but use that mother effing number 8 pick, bro. Wait, never mind. Let's play Branham and Wesley instead. That's where I think we're jumping.
Who do you get? I mean, I would have loved Buzelis, but after that, what do you get?
Yeah, I think we're jumping to conclusions a little bit here right now, because let's be real, the San Antonio Spurs and how they're constructed right now is going to look like a completely different team in the next year. I mean, this is the Wemby era. Like it's time to start building around them. Like you gotta give it a second. It's a process trying to make a winning team.
You gotta give anybody a second. I got flamed 2 years ago because I kept telling people lay off the weed when they're talking about Blake Wesley in the summer league. He was this future all-star.
That was crazy.
I love Blake Wesley. He seems like a great guy and he works his ass off. But I was like, come on, man.
We're
doing
insane.
This off of 2 summer league games. I think don't do that again here. Let's wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, just give it a minute. Cause God, let's just give it a minute. Clan be real. I don't even know what I said. Did I say something? What did I say? Did I say something that was crazy? Swish, did you hear me say anything crazy? I don't think I said anything crazy. Be real. What am I talking? What'd I do?
I don't know. I mean, look, I'll tell you
what
this.
What did I say?
If the Spurs did not draft Buzelis at 8, they have good reason for it.
That's where I'm at, dog. That's where I'm at. It's and I know it sounds bad because it's like, oh, you're just gonna go whatever the franchise. Oh, you're dogmatic when it comes to the Spurs. I know it sounds like that, but it's truly not that way. I promise you. If I had true contention with the Spurs over the last, several years. And I felt like their decisions have been detrimental to the franchise. If I truly did feel that way, I would share that same sentiment. Like, I would question and be skeptical of everything they do. But this team has shown, or this franchise has shown, they know what they're doing. They've shown that they can win championships. All right, let's not act like this is ancient history. All right, lots of teams been waiting forever. Some teams basically never won. I mean, so far back till you might as well just say they never won one. I think this is a competent franchise. And like you said, Swish, if they didn't do it, there's a reason they didn't do it. And, regardless, I think it'll be a sound reason for not doing it. So that's why I don't get too upset or angry when it comes to the Spurs. I'm going to give them some time. I know winning teams take some time. 2024, we knew going into this draft that it wasn't the best draft in the world. 2025 is where it's at. Now, I'll be completely with you guys. If we go, a year from now and the Spurs trade away their pick in 2025, I'd probably be pretty upset. Because that looks like
if this was the 2025 draft, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are you doing? But it's not. It's this draft. So I just don't really care.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, I have been saying, granted, now I thought we could put the pick in a package to look at some stuff, but the free agency deals so far have not played out as quickly as I thought they would after the finals ended. So I just don't think there's anybody we're eyeing right now that you can really put anything there. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay, this is real time. Did Bronny James just get selected? Who did he get selected to?
Wait, did he really? Was it the Lakers?
Somebody said
no, he didn't.
No.
I mean, it has. They may be seeing like a Shams report or something. It hasn't been broadcast yet. Let me check.
Somebody said
I don't see it in there. I see Shams saying that the Lakers are gonna draft Dalton Connect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, if he would go first round, that would be terrible. I think he's a second round pick.
Yeah,
that would be weird.
that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be an all chips to the center move by the Lakers to try to keep LeBron there. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be kind of sad. Knicks got back-to-back picks, 24, 25. I haven't even been keeping up with who else has been selected. You got Devin Carter at 13, Topic at 12. Topic at 12. Is that weird? Oh no, I guess it's not weird. You just got rid of Giddey.
No, he's going to the Thunder. He's going to sit out a year. They don't need him, and then they'll take a chance on him there. Then Devin Carter went to the Kings. Bub Carrington went to the Blazers. Which I believe that pick got traded to Washington, so he'll go to Washington. Khalil Ware to the Heat, and then Jared McCain to the Sixers. McCain to the Sixers is an interesting pick.
This one right here, the Topic to the Thunder, I guess they did that because of Giddey, right?
I mean, yeah, I think it's also just, that's the kind of guy Presti likes. He takes a swing on something. He doesn't really need any rookies this year. I mean, They just got Caruso. They've got, they're going to be active on the trade market, and they're going to be trying to sign somebody. I mean, might as well take him, let him sit for a year. If he turns out to be great, you've got a guy to trade or use, and if not, no love lost.
Yeah. Dylan Lopez says, wasn't the most fun of a draft party, but here's to Wemby, year 2, and another year of Clan. Yay! I think
I'm just happy that we get the summer league soon. I have been so sick of arguing about this draft. And now it's finally here. We know who we've got, and we can move on there.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Oh man. I'm happy. I feel like Stephon Castle is not only someone that has potential, but he meets exactly what you need. Personality wise, he's pretty even keel, right? Like he's a pretty chill dude.
Yes, he's very, very mature. He's just you listen to his interview. He's very kind of soft spoken, direct to the point. Pop's gonna love him.
Yeah, and also he's a champion, so he's a winner.
Yeah.
And what makes him the most exciting for me is the fact that he played more in a system, which he go to the Spurs is going to be similar, as far as motion offenses go. But one thing that makes me excited about Castle is that you haven't really gotten to see him unleashed. Like he's going to get more of an opportunity, I think, over time.
And that's the thing about Castle is, he was the guy at his high school. I mean, he hung 41 points on Ron Holland in that game. Then he went to UConn, and he bought into what Danny Hurley needed him to do.
He did what? And I didn't know about the Ron Holland thing. Say that again?
Yeah. He put up like 41 points or 44, I think, on Holland back in high school.
Back in high school. I wonder if we can find footage of that. Okay, I got to get my cat off of this. You got it. All right.
Make a sec. Get off there.
Yeah, get off. Hold on. I'm putting her in her bag. Not her bag. Her backpack. Stop. She's in her kitty backpack right now. She's already laying down. Okay. Yeah, dude, I gotta find that.
I'll send you a link.
Heck yeah. That's insane. Need a shooting small forward. Guys, we got the most pressing need out of the way. You got your defensive wing, all right? That's one area that we've been getting killed at this season. Let's keep in mind, just to see it, just to be a little bit more positive, all right? Let's be a little bit more positive. Keep in mind that this past season, there were many games that the Spurs lost late in the fourth because they couldn't defend. Like that's literally been it. It's been really close, and they lost late in the fourth, all because they couldn't defend. So adding him, not saying that he, all of a sudden we're a championship team, but this is definitely something that we needed. So now we can, start adjusting. Ashley in the chat, she says she's cute though. Yeah, makes it is cute. Let's see. Oh, okay, you sent it to me. It's on Twitter.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Facebook.
All right, let's see. Remember when Stephon Castle? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So in this draft,
the thing there is you look at his jumper and it looks a little bit better. It looks like he's not second guessing it. So that's what I'm hoping he can get with a shooting coach. And
let's preface this, okay? Where would you say Ron Holland is as far as defenders in this past draft?
Up at the top.
Number one?
I don't know about number one. I think Ryan Dunn's probably the best.
Ryan Dunn. We're talking perimeter defenders?
Yeah, he's one of the best, just overall in the draft.
Okay. I would say Ryan Dunn, and then Holland, and then Castle. I might say Castle ahead of Holland, but I don't think I would.
I think Castle's a better perimeter defender than Holland, but
all right, let's take a look at this. We're gonna take a look at this. So this is Stephon Castle in high school, making Holland look like Brent Forbes. We can talk about Brent Forbes because screw that guy.
He's not guarded by Holland in every single one of these, but there's quite a few of them where he sizes up Holland and takes him.
It's okay. I did want to just see this jump shot because that's one thing that everyone's worried about. It's a fluid jump shot, man. It really is.
In high school, he didn't seem to be thinking about it as much. At UConn, a lot of times it seemed like he was trying to measure it into the hoop.
Yeah.
Whenever he shot it, he'd think about it way too much. And I think it's just going to be like, look, man, you just got to let it fly. You can hit it.
I think that's Holland. What number is Holland in high school?
He's wearing 0.
Yeah, that's Holland. That's on a Holland. Yeah, Holland's all up on. Yeah, maybe after some of that scoring, he was like, all right, yeah, I gotta guard him. Let's see. He's, another thing I like about Castle is just how patient he is. He's such a high basketball IQ player, and he's so patient.
Yeah, he is patient. And look, he's got his weaknesses. I'm not gonna act like he's a perfect player.
This is Holland again.
But I think for what we could have gotten there, I think he was a great pick, and I think he's gonna fit in really well. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the kind of guy Wemby's gonna love. Vassell's gonna love playing defense next to him. Sohan's gonna love not having to shoulder the entire perimeter defensive responsibility anymore.
And I probably should say this too. At least this is my opinion. You might have a different opinion, and that's fine. I think that he could potentially end up being a star, but I'm not banking money on it. I feel like he'll be someone that just complements this group very well, and he's a need that we have right now. But I'm not gonna bank on him being the second guy to Wemby. I think the Spurs still need somebody else. But
I think that's to come.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
I'm calling for the script.
Oops. I don't want sound on this. Let's see.
Someone said Holland wore number 1, not number 0. So.
Oh, okay. Let's go back.
Number 1. I'm also blind as a bat, so that may have looked like a 0 to me.
Okay, that's 0. I know 1 was on him. Okay, this is Holland on him. Okay, so this is one where Holland's on him. And 1. You got an and 1 on him. All right, let's go back to where we were. And then this one in which they close in on him. And you find the open man. High basketball IQ. God, he's just so smooth. That was another and 1. Nice patience. I wonder who's 0, because 0 plays some pretty good defense too. But that's very impressive. So it says here, remembering when Stephon Castle faced Ron Holland and number 1 Duncanville in high school, dropped 41 points in that game. He's going to be somebody that fans love. You can already tell. Good stuff. Love to see it. We got 3 defenders now in City. Yep, that's true. You always forget about City Sissoko. You got City Sissoko, Sohan, and Castle now next to Wemby. Now you just need a defensive center to come off the bench, because I don't believe in Bassey because he's hurt all the time. He's a little undersized for his position too. Oh man. Well, when is all the trading stuff in? Do you know?
Wait, what do you mean all the trading stuff?
Like the deadline is all the way into next season, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like February. It was just so many deals. I guess people were trying to get deals before this draft. It was a lot of deals earlier. It's like back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, Brooklyn with the big one last night in the Knicks.
Yeah, somebody said, I put Stephon Castle baby on Twitter, and somebody said good replacement for sale. Are we just hating? We just want to hate, huh? We just want to hate. They don't play anything similar at all. Like, what are we talking about? We're just saying things like, that's a good replacement for Fasell. What are we talking? You know what? He's a replacement for Wemby. We got Castle so we can replace Wemby. Why not? We need more shooting. We all know we need more shooting. All right, it's a process. You weren't gonna get your dynasty team in the 2024 draft. That just wasn't going to happen. Fasell's a very good player. You're right, Sinister. He is a very good player. The Dillingham return is such trash. That's basically what Brandon said. Yeah, everyone's upset about it. I think you need to give it a minute. And I don't mean like sleep on it, because you're going to wake up pissed off too. Just like give it a second. See if anything else comes from it. Spurs just got Paul George. Shut up. We need a whole new roster around Wemby. What'd you say?
Paul George.
Yeah. Someone said we need a whole new roster around Wemby, which I agree to an extent. Earlier someone was like, well, why would you trade that player when you could have got another foundational player
Wait,
to this
hold
team?
on. Why is this a depressing night? We just added a fantastic play. Y'all being so disrespectful to Stephon Castle, man.
It really is disrespectful, isn't it? It is.
It's Rob Dillingham. It's not Wemby.
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird. I don't get it. I mean, I get being disappointed because I wanted Buzelis. I'm disappointed in that, but I'm not like, oh my God, this idiotic franchise. It's like, dude, Stephon Castle was the perfect pick. And you're Spurs. This is what's bothering me, Swish. We're Spurs fans. Okay? I mean, Stephon Castle, when you watch his game, does it look the most impressive? Like, does it look like, oh, you see him out there doing sham gods or whatever? No, he's not that type. He's not that type of player, but he's very high IQ. He gets the job done. He's very effective. These players are always overlooked, man. It's the same thing with Derek White. Everyone overlooked Derek White. Now every Spurs fan wants you to believe that they always were a Derek White believer. They always have faith in him. Like, no, you didn't. You gotta just be patient, man. Castle is not only a great fit, he's exactly what you need, and he has potential to be really good. Been hiding his power level, man. He's played for UConn. He just won a championship. Like, it's so frustrating. I guarantee you people would be more happy if we got Rob Dillingham at 4 and then trade away the 8 than getting Castle at 4 and trading away the 8. I mean, I know his game. I'm not sitting here pretending like his game looks like the second coming of Kyrie Irving. I mean, he's not that type of player. But good God, he can play ball. And you're Spurs fans. I mean, how long did we have Tim Duncan? You think Tim Duncan was fun to watch? I mean, he was for me. But like for an average player,
on that.
yeah, he was fun. But like an average fan did not like watching Tim Duncan play. Average fans, I was told for years how boring the Spurs were, how boring Tim Duncan was. Like, it's okay. Oh God, that's so ugly. I mean, it's not ugly, but I don't know, to be honest. Just post it. Point guard Castle, I'm cool with that. Shooting guard Fasel, cool with that. Small forward Johnson. Power forward Sohan, and center Wemby. I vomited a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Keldon. I just think he doesn't fit the kind of team we're putting together much anymore.
No, he doesn't. That was disrespectful of me. It's not his fault. I think he will be fine somewhere else.
But, well, sheesh, man, I got to get off here. I told Gingy I'd go on his stream here, so I'm going to hop over there and say what up to him.
You gonna leave me for Gingy?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna content steal. Is he live streaming right now?
I'm sure he is.
All right, I'm still in content. You're gonna go over there. You're gonna be like, God, that clan guy, I hate him so much, dude. Anyways, you who I really wanted to talk to.
Man, we can talk it a little bit here. I made a promise to him, so I'm gonna go keep it.
All right, man. I'll get with you later.
I'll see ya.
That's my best friend, by the way. I'm going to visit him end of July. I'm going to visit Swish. Swish gets around. He does get around. Disgusting. Cheating on me. Hold on, let me see something. I wasn't kidding about this stealing content. I'm just kidding. I'm just kind of. I think Gingy has the same name, doesn't he? Oh gosh. Oh God, he doesn't. Oh yeah, he does. He has the same name. I had Gingy on at one point. Is he live streaming right now? Does he have a different channel? This is 11 months ago. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what Gingy's new channel is. Wait, maybe it's this one. What's this? Oh, here it is. Here's his channel. Wait, no, the last time he posted on here was... I have no idea what's going on here. I have no idea. But anyways, shout out to Gingy. Nathan Burnett. Shout out to him. Pretty sure that's Gingy. Draft the cashier at Fred's Fish Fry. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we back. All right, well, let's see what some people's react. Well, no, screw that. Hold on. Do we have any Stephon Castle interviews or anything we can go to? Let's see. Some Stephon Castle stuff. Spurs choose again tomorrow, by the way. What pick do we have? I don't even know what pick we have for tomorrow. Okay, we got the 35th and the 48th tomorrow. So I'm not going to go live, but we'll at least talk about it. See if we can find some Stephon Castle stuff. See if he posted anything. That was 12 hours ago. Hold on, what is this? That's beautiful. That makes me so happy. That's so beautiful. Do I just... Okay, we'll just screenshot it, whatever. I want to keep that image. Stephon Castle, baby. He's a very smart player. Calm, collected, smart player. Perfect for what the Spurs needed. You love to see it. Let's see here. What is he saying here?
Competition to go against some of that I'm excited for. Probably be more nervous about the walk across the stage. I feel like my draft fit will probably fit in or be better than most of the people there. So I feel like the walk is really more nerve-wracking.
He's so calm, dude. He's so calm.
It's time to be great. I feel like that's a phrase for great players, especially like down in crunch time. I feel like that's something you say.
This is like, he's perfect. The fact that we passed on Montes Buzelis hurt me. It hurt me too. The only thing I can take from it is I kind of want to know the reason for it. I can't just assume that like it was bad, because God, a lot of people passed on him. He fell so low, way lower than we expected. Castle is basically Fasel in personality, kinda, yeah.
Say to great players to get into that mode. To go.
Gosh, hold on, we got to start from the beginning. Yeah, we got to start from the beginning. No, you guys are right. He literally is. Hold on, he's turning the music off. He literally is just Devin Vassell. Hold on.
I'm Stephon Castle.
Q&A. All right, let's see what the champion has to say. 2023.
Stephon Castle.
2023 McDonald's All-American, 2023-24 Big East Freshman of the Year, 2023-2024 National Champion, 2024 NCAA Final Four All-Tournament Team Selection.
I'm Stephon Castle. I'm here
Has
with
to say.
Watches, and this is the official watch of the NBA. I'm most excited to play against Luka. I feel like he's probably the best player in the NBA right now. So,
Can you imagine how frustrating it's going to be for Luka Doncic? He already struggles when our boy Jeremy Sohan is guarding him. That's going to suck. It's going to suck.
Just to have that kind of competition to go against, some of that I'm excited for. Probably be more nervous about the walk across the stage.
Somebody in the chat said he's literally Devin Vassell, but guys, honestly, he's like Devin Vassell mixed with Kawhi. It's as far as like this. Oh, look. Yeah. This is some Kawhi level enthusiasm. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like my draft fit will probably fit in or be better than most of the people there. So I feel like the walk is really more nerve-wracking. I feel like the phrase "time to be great." I feel like that's a phrase for great players, especially like down in crunch time. I feel like that's something you say to great players to get into that mode to go win you a game.
You love it.
I had a great time.
That is a great phrase. Time to be great. Everyone should wake up in the morning and say it's time to be great. Yeah, Kawhi monotone. Yeah, literally.
Today, thank you to TSO Watches, the official watch of the NBA, and Stephon Castle signing off.
Gosh, that was hard to get through, Castle.
This summer, it's like one of my first practices at UConn, and Donovan ducked me in and sent me flying under the basket in the baseline. So that was my welcome to college moment.
What did that feel like? Were you like?
I felt crazy. I mean, he was the strongest player I ever played against.
Yeah, yeah. Look, Castle's a great pick. He's a really great pick. I've said this many different times, but he does fit exactly what the Spurs need. It's not even funny. This is boring. That was an ad.
2 times back to back.
What's up? It's Clint calling here to slam dunk your hunger. Welcome to Raising Cane's, where the chicken is so nice it'll make you win a championship twice.
Hot fresh chicken for Timmy. Yeah, that's some good toast.
Yeah, he's Kawhi. Imagine him in an HEB commercial. Good God. Oh, good God. Oh, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. Let's just hope he doesn't have an uncle named Dennis. When your parents force you to play in the NBA when you wanted to be a doctor. Exactly. Yeah, that meme, that old Kawhi Leonard meme. All right, let's see if we can find it. Let's find that Kawhi meme. Kawhi Leonard meme. Yeah, here it is. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not. Okay, well, this is it, but funny. That's the meme. Yeah. When your parents force you to be an NBA player, but you really wanted to be a doctor. That was a good meme. That was a good meme back in the day. I don't know you know already, but Sohan and Devin just follow Castle. There you go. There you go. On Instagram, you mean? You love to see it. I wonder, did they post anything on Twitter? Let's see. Let's type in Stephon Castle. Let's see here. Spurs just added this next to Wemby. Yes, sir, they did. Yes, sir. Get that out of here. Yes, sir, they did. 3. Bang. Eric Salinas is happy. I'm happy too, Eric. Where is he at? That's a cool little room he's in. What the heck? That's dope. Uh-oh. Jay Billis. he has to say about Castle.
I like Stephon Castle as much as any player in this draft. He's fearless and a great competitor, especially on the defensive end. He's a tough lockdown defender, and at 6'5" with long arms, he can really get into people. And I think we saw in the NCAA tournament, especially against Dillingham.
You said now the question is, can Castle run an NBA offense as a point guard? Well, my friend, he has been adamant. I said this 50 million times before the draft even started, just so we could keep this in perspective. He was adamant, and his camp was adamant not to work out or not to go to a team that already has an established point guard. So that tells you everything you need to know right there, that he at least believes in his own abilities to run an offense. And I'll say this, from what I've seen from him when playing with UConn, very high IQ player.
Illinois, where he absolutely shut down Terrence Shannon Jr. He can guard anybody, switch out onto a point guard. He can guard bigger players. He's got a great frame, really, really tough, and he rebounds at a high level for a wing. And when he grabs a defensive rebound, he can rip and run. He was a point guard in high school.
That's another thing too. Yeah, we really, he's just the perfect fit, because we really struggle with that. With, when people talk about like, oh, lob to Wemby, like obviously, right? Yeah, we need more lobs to Wemby. But one thing that we've struggled with is outlet passes as well, right? We didn't really have anybody. Wemby can do outlet passes, not to like an elite level, but he can do outlet passes. But no one else on the team really can. I mean, even Trey Jones' outlet passes aren't the best, but Castle is a good outlet passer.
And he's got pick and roll ability.
We still need shooting. We still need look. Let's get this out of the way. We still need shooting, and we still need a backup center. Okay, we know that. But this was, in my opinion, the most pressing need was a defensive wing. I feel like that was the most pressing need that the Spurs needed on this team right now. Right? Those don't just grow on trees. Those are pretty tough to, especially ones with the type of potential that Castle has. Those do not grow on trees. So,
as a pick and roll handler, but right now he's primarily a driver and a transition offensive player. But he needs to improve his shooting.
And keep in mind. Hold on, we'll listen to Jay Billis first. But I just saw a comment. I'll respond in a minute.
He's a limited perimeter shooter. Shot about 27% from three last year at UConn. But you look up winner in the dictionary, and you're going to see a picture of Stephon Castle.
Dang,
I like Stephon Castle as much as
you love to hear it. Somebody mentioned, so let me respond. Somebody basically mentioned how stupid can the Spurs be when you trade away the 8th and you need players right now. Well, keep in mind, this is how I feel about it. This is Pedro who said it. This is how I feel about it, Pedro. I feel like the Spurs, if they're evaluating these players and they don't think anybody's worth it, especially because this is a weak draft anyway. If they feel like no one's worth it, 2025 is a stronger draft. We have more picks in that draft. It's good to not hold on to a player that you don't genuinely want and a player you don't genuinely think that you need right now, right? So like trading away that 8th, yeah, it looks like future 2030, 2031. I'm going to give it some time and see if this turns into something else, because this could very well be like a chess move, right? Like, just make the first move, but we're really thinking about the next move that we're about to make. So they could be bringing in some more help. There's not a lot of great people available right now, but just wait and see, man. It might be Cam Johnson. Who knows? Just wait and see. And Spurs we trust, which as we should. They're not a franchise that's been bad. Okay, they literally start a rebuild in the year after they get Wembanyama. Like, let's give them a minute. All right, let's give them a minute. It's okay. All right, so let's see what else we got on here. This guy's happy. Oh wait, I said this guy. That's RG3. What the heck? RG3?
This is the Naruto times NBA draft project, and UConn freshman guard Stephon Castle is Kiba Inuzuka. Now, this guy's got...
I never watched Naruto. However, I am watching One Piece currently. I finally started it. It's amazing. I'm like on episode 166. It's pretty great. I'm a Dragon Ball fan myself. Oh, look at all this Dragon Ball stuff.
crazy confidence and plays with an attitude that makes him the best fighting partner. He always gives his all, and he knows how to use teamwork to overpower his enemies. Hey, did I mention that he plays with attitude? I mean, he plays like his hair is on fire. Castle is a 2-guard, but he definitely wants to play the point. But what makes him a guy you got to give minutes to early is the fact that he can play off the ball and his defense. It's the reason he got so many early minutes at UConn and became a factor. A 6'6" guard with length and want to.
Wow, that's great defense. My God. My God. Eat him up. All right, I won't just steal RG3's content. Go follow RG3. What did he say here?
This is the Naruto times NBA draft.
Oh, he posted it twice for some reason. Okay. All right. Take it away, Kawhi.
I didn't want to go too crazy, so I let my chain really do most of the talking for my suit, but I was happy with the way it came out. Just the Castle chain, last name Castle, threw my initials on there, so I mean, I'm happy with it.
Can you see the initials? Is it on there?
Yeah, SC right there.
Oh, I see it. The S and the C.
I didn't want to go.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty creative. Stephon Castle and Wemby next year. That's so funny. That's not the case though, guys. But that is funny. NCAA national champion Stephon Castle is going to San Antonio. Yes, sir, he is. Get that out of here. All right, what's this? Donovan Clean and Stephon showing love after getting drafted.
Hey, Steph.
Stephon Castle literally has the demeanor of T.I. He walks like T.I. Kind of sound like T.I. too. Let's see. Absolutely loving the reaction of Solo Ball with the Stephon Castle and Donovan Clingan picks. All right, let's see.
2024 NBA Draft. The San Antonio Spurs select Stephon Castle.
Yes, fucking sir, boy! Yeah! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Who is this?
Yes, sir!
Who is this? Who's Solo Ball? Solo Ball? For UConn? Isn't his name like Solomon? Is it Solomon? Is that who that is? I didn't know that people used call him Solo Ball. Castle and Dillingham might end up splitting minutes if Spurs kept both. They went with the two-way player, keeping Dillingham with slow Castle's development. And we'll get into that in maybe another day. I'm literally getting ready to get off soon. Oh, crap. Dude, we have to plan it. He said that this is Genji. Okay, guys, big shout out to Genji. Go follow Genji on not Twitter. Wait a minute. I think I just had it up on YouTube. Nathan Burnett. He talks good basketball. Go subscribe to him on Nathan Burnett. I'm not going to talk much longer. Genji, sorry. I'm like literally, I'm like really tired. I'm just going to talk to the chat for a little bit and then head off. But we'll have to plan something. Guys, go subscribe to Genji. And you can message me on Twitter as well, man. Nathan Burnett. Yo, Clan, haven't been on here for a minute. Spurs are gonna regret this trade. Mark my words. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll see. Nathan Burnett rules. He does rule. No worries. I'm finna get off too. Aight, man. Good stuff nonetheless. I guess that's all the news we really got right now. I don't think we can. No, we'll get some more stuff, right? We'll get some more stuff. We'll have some stuff on. Oh, wait a minute.
Can you talk about the excitement of winning the NCAA championship, to hearing your name called today?
I mean, everything is just happening like really, really fast. So, you know, just being in the Natty, really soaking in that moment, you know, with my teammates, you know, that's a super big accomplishment. And then, you know, flip over to a couple months later, you know, you and, you know, another one of your teammates are top 10 picks. You know, it really means the world to me. And, you know, I wouldn't trade this for anything.
Can you talk about the excitement of...
I love it. He's so even killed. This is what you want, by the way. I want to say this. This is what you want in a point guard. All right, even kill, relaxed, nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy. He genuinely seems like a good kid. Here we go. Dan Hurley hugs Stephon Castle's family.
All right, here he is, Stephon Castle out of UConn. You can line it up, really.
You can light it up, but you know why people are so excited about him? Because he plays defense like Jaylen Brown. He can pick up 94 feet now. You're not afraid to do it. There was a knock on his jump shot, but what did he do in the final game? He knocked down huge three-point shots down the stretch to kind of keep those naysayers out of his head. He's a hard worker. His dad's been pushing him with AAU since, I think, 6th, 7th grade. He's ready for our game.
He's going to be able to play right away. Let's learn a little bit more about Stephon Castle.
I was listening to what they had to say. I love it. Excitement. He sounds like a fun guy. He does sound like a fun guy. All right, let me see. Look at this image. Okay, I'm saving this. I'm saving it. It's too perfect not to save. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, this will be the last thing we listen to.
Of course, it's the NBA draft, so you can't make any promises to anybody. But, you know, I just can't wait to get out there and show my versatility, especially with, you know, the kind of talent that, you know, we already have on that team. You know, it being the youngest team in the league right now. So I feel like our future is pretty bright, and, you know, I just can't wait to get out there. Really, just being able to, you know, show my playmaking ability with, you know, such a great teammate like that. And, you know.
Hold on. He doesn't quite sound like Kawhi. Hold on. We're going to make him sound like Kawhi.
You know, just learning how to play off the ball at UConn, so being able to show that as well, especially with having a great teammate like Victor, being able to, you know, set ball screens for him and, you know, cut in space when teams are, you know, trying to load up on them. You know, it's just, you know, just trying to use all aspects of my game to, you know, just impact winning.
I love it. I love it. That was close to Kawhi right there. I'm a fun guy. I don't even know where you're sitting at. The Stephon Castle pick was awesome, but my Spurs are going to regret drafting. It's fine, man. We'll be all right. I did want Buzelis at 8, though. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see. Let's give it a minute. Can't believe what happened with Rob. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, Stephon Castle is worth all of it, okay? It's worth all of it. You get the guys that you want. Get the guys that you actually think are going. That was actually a reason. There was a reason why I didn't want Salon either. Like, I felt like that would just take some time. And not to say that the Spurs don't have time, but they do kind of want to start winning sooner than later. So why not get, you know, some future picks that you can trade potentially for, you know, some guys that can help right now. I just don't worry about it right now. Let's just wait and see what comes out of this. It's all right. And I like Buzelis. I wanted Buzelis. You guys know I was super excited during that draft to say, oh, I want Buzelis. Cooper Flag, W. Oh, yeah, for next season, you mean? Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to be all right. 2025 is where it's at. Not moving the needle unless we trade for an all-star. The Spurs will be a better team this year for sure. I think they could be a play-in team. But like I've been very adamant, I don't think that even if you put Dilly on the team, I don't think the Spurs are automatically a playoff team. I think they're a play-in team. But we'll get more we'll get more wins for sure. Spurs got their priorities straight tonight. They did a good job. They did a really good job. All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head off. How many people? Dude, we had 1,500 votes with the Are You Happy with Castle? 1,500? I don't think we've ever had that many votes. 94% were happy. Oh, by the way, please follow Spurs Invasion, my second channel. Link is below underneath this video. Go follow it, Spurs Invasion. This is going to be more of a edited content channel, and I cannot wait to do a video on Stephon Castle. I'm writing up a script immediately. Okay, Stephon Castle is getting a script immediately. I'm gonna work on that this weekend. I'm excited. I already did a script for Jeremy Sohan. That'll be the third video on this channel. Second video is gonna be Stephon Castle. You need a poll. Are you happy with the 8th pick? I don't think we need that. I think we can move on. All right, I'm gonna give it to you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm tired. Deuces. Thanks everybody for coming through. If you're wondering the next time we'll go live, I have no idea. I'll be real. I'll be real with you. I do it kind of on a whim. Like it's pretty random. But I will have videos up. If anything comes up or anything that's new, I'll record, put it out there. You know. Maybe like a little roundup or something like that. But as far as tomorrow's concerned, and maybe the day after, it'll be stuff from this stream. But you know, we might do something a little different. We got 1.5 votes only, but only 4 likes. Clan fell off. We legit only got 4 likes on this video. That's crazy. That's insane. Actually, I'm curious of how many views we got. 7.5K. That's quite a few views for a live stream. For us. For this channel. Tomorrow's draft. Oh, God. I won't be home until later. All right. Maybe. All right. It'll be after the draft, though. That draft, it starts early. So it starts like at 3 p.m. Central. So maybe later I can go live and we can talk about the second round, but I don't know. I'll give it to you guys later. Good stuff. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for all the love. I'll talk to you later. Bye.